Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech Flashpoint, where we are doing our first Flashpoint, and it's not going amazingly well. We've still got a Vindicator and a Wolverine here, and a Catapult K2 down here that's really wrecking us. And we've got a Thunderbolt, 2 Strikers, and something that's unknown in Phase 1 approaching from this direction quite quickly. They will be up here very soon, so we need to wrap this up. So I want to jump this guy into this arc of the catapult here. Get as many evasive pips as possible and roll the dice. Hopefully he doesn't die. And let's see if we're able to take anything out here. I'd be a little surprised. Yeah. K2 has so much strength. Okay, the Wolverine is going to come up over this direction and do what exactly? Attack the Hatchetman. Okay. Not super upset about that. Stick is upset about that, but I'm not. Okay, so we've got this Vindicator. We've got this Wolverine.
Orders.
Are we in the rear arc of this Vindicator? I don't believe we are. I'm going to go ahead and keep focusing on the Wolverine for now. It's getting very low on its front armor. And I think I'm going to go ahead and Precision Strike this. I realize that can't kill it. Maybe we should go for this leg instead. Even that's got a lot left. We're full on morale, though. I think we absolutely Precision Strike this center torso, or maybe right up here.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Okay. That didn't do what I had hoped.
Standing by.
Stick, I need you to approach. Oh, we saw this briefly. I didn't actually catch what it was. I think we continue to fight the Wolverine as we approach. Okay. Good chunk of damage there. Heatsink destruction is nice.
Scored a critical hit.
Now it's their turn, though. Look at all those that they can move in Phase 2. Here comes the K2. It's going to melee our Hatchetman. Oof. Okay. Hopefully we're good. I think we're good.
That shot got past my armor.
As long as it doesn't give us another head hit.
I'm taking internal damage.
Yeah. But there's no knockdown there. Oh, there is a knockdown. Oof.
I'm hit.
You don't say. It moved out of cover, so that's nice. The Thunderbolt is approaching. It'll be here next turn. So that's what we've got. We've got basically one turn to clean this up. Of course, 2 more rounds for reinforcements. They may kill this large military building this round. It's going to be close. Second Striker. He's going to fire on the same building, I have to assume. Yep. Okay. The building is alive for one more round. One more round for reinforcements. Okay. Here we go. We are going to fire not on this Wolverine. We have to kill this Catapult K2 as soon as possible.
All weapons committed.
Okay. It's not ideal, but this is what has to happen. The Vindicator is continuing to back off. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad.
We lost one of ours.
Yep. Okay. Well, this guy isn't actually ours. This was a loner mech. So losing that isn't the end of the world. Let's go ahead and melee attack this Wolverine
Acknowledged.
with our Hatchetman here. Nice. Took out most of his weaponry there.
Target's taken a critical hit.
And that'll sink a substantial amount of our Hatchetman's heat.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, and Rawhide. Can we finish this Wolverine? No. We actually can't. We can do a lot of damage to it. What's he gonna do here? All he's got is the medium laser.
They've got
Sensor
a lock
lock?
on me.
Okay. What's the K2 gonna do? Move on our Panther? I'm assuming. Oh. Okay. Well, that was fine. Miss with the PPC. And here's that Thunderbolt. This is where it all starts to go bad. Well, I focus fired that building. That last building must remain standing, Commander. Keep fighting and push through. Your client demands it. Yeah, well, not a lot we can do. It's got 32 HP. Next round is where the reinforcements end, but the strikers are going to kill it, I think. Yep, it's over. The second striker is guaranteed to kill the building. Well, there is still this building. Does this building not count? Okay, so that isn't happening anymore. We're going to have to scrub this one. Okay. We almost fought them off. There was just so many. But the good news is we got a lot of salvage. And we didn't actually lose anything of ours. We lost something of the clients, but that's fine. Okay, so good faith effort. They are paying us still. The Lyrian Commonwealth didn't get where it is by accepting victory or defeat as inevitable, but by continuing to fight after a loss. I hope you'll do the same, Commander. While you were defeated, you acquitted yourself well. Yeah, you don't say. We were so outnumbered and outgunned there, but we still did a lot of damage. So, Matchstick was killed in action, but he wasn't actually ours. And I think we get this Hatchetman now? Did we get any salvage out of that? No. We did not. Okay, that's still fine, because out of the first mission, we got ourselves a Trebuchet and a Hunchback. So we are in a much better position since we took that. So let's go ahead and see what happens here, since we failed the Flashpoint. We didn't fail it due to anything on our end. Like, I feel like I played that almost as well as I could have. There's a couple of turns there. Actually, if I hadn't have made that mistake with the Vindicator, there's a possibility that we might have won. Yeah, let's learn from that loss. Okay. That's fine. I was not expecting to win that, if I'm honest. So we can repair our Hatchetman here. Oh, we did not get a Hatchetman. That's fine. They took it back. So we'll repair this one. We'll repair this Vindicator as well. Why can't we repair this? Oh, it requires a refit, of course. So it lost 2 medium lasers. That's not the end of the world. We will replace those easily enough. There we go. Confirm that.
Right. I'll get it.
Okay, so that's going to take 7 days right there. Now, we've got our Trebuchet, which is basically going to replace our Panther. Because it's pretty much the same thing, a missile boat, except 15 tons heavier. So we will go ahead and send the Panther to storage immediately. We're going to send the Vindicator to storage as well, as soon as these mechs are ready to go. Well, actually, as soon as they're repaired. But let's go ahead and modify the Trebuchet. And I'm going to go ahead and put on... I mean, we don't need it to be super armored. We can do... The LRM-20s are 10 tons each. We can do 2 LRM-15s, I think. And then have like 5 tons of ammo and a couple, like maybe 1 heatsink. Our heat efficiency is fine. We could also put on jump jets. That would cut down our ammo substantially. I think we don't need jump jets. I'm going to put in a single heatsink in the head. And then in the center torso, where it's relatively nice and safe, I think we should put in some LRM ammo. Which, do we not have any LRM ammo? Oh, here it is. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We shouldn't run into any issues with ammunition. That's actually going to take 7 days to do. And then the Hunchback, Well, what do we want to do with this? We want to get in close, we want to brawl, and we want to have an AC-20 for sure. So we're going to go ahead and have this AC-20 here. That's going to be the majority of our armor there, or rather of our weight. So let's go ahead and see about maxing out this armor, and then once that's maxed out, I want to see just how much weight we have available. Maybe we'll toss in a couple of small lasers. And then... okay, yeah, I think we'll be fine. So max out this armor. I'm then going to go ahead and remove enough armor so that we have... actually... exactly half a ton remaining. Like that. And I think I'm going to remove that from this leg. No. From this rear torso. There's nothing in there. So we do have enough for a support weapon here. Or we do have one support weapon slot. So we could do like a small laser or a machine gun. I'm going to go ahead and do a small laser. And then we could have like a medium laser in each arm, potentially. Like that. And then we could have like a heat sink and 1 ton of AC-20 ammo. Or we could ditch the 2 medium lasers. And have... I mean, we're going to need AC-20 ammo, for sure. So we'll put in, I think, 2 tons of AC-20 ammo. Like that. We could put in a single medium laser. And a heat sink. Yeah, I think that's going to be probably the best way to do this. About like that. Okay. So we're going to be working on mechs for a while. 18 days. Do we have a travel contract that's going to take about that amount of time? Not really. Do we just chill here? I mean, we've got plenty of money. I feel like we just chill here. So let's get that hatchetman repaired. There we go. And now the Vindicator. Okay. And now we can sell the Vindicator. So let's send the Vindicator to storage. Confirm. The Hunchback will take that slot, and the Trebuchet will take that slot. Like so. Actually, we're gonna... no, this is fine. And I have not actually spent our XP that we got. So let's see here. Do we want a coolant vent, or do we want Ace Pilot? Can move after shooting if it is not moved yet. Does that include a melee attack? I'm not sure if that includes a melee attack or not. I think we'll go ahead and take that. There we go. Okay, Chicken Hound obviously doesn't have much to do. Diva will leave where he's at. Patches will leave where he's at. Rawhide will leave. Razor can... we'll leave.
What can I do for you?
Ripsaw will leave.
I'm here.
And Stick, you can go ahead and take a point of piloting. Let's see, you got Breaching Shot? Yeah, that's fine. Breaching Shot with that AC-20. That's going to be some pretty spicy damage. Okay, let's go ahead and wait a week. In a week, we have 3 things happening. 2, 1, 0.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Okay. So we are now ready to go ahead and get another ship upgrade. And I'm leaning towards as expensive of one as we can, because we have the money to burn right now. I mean, we've got the drive system that requires high-capacity power conduits. Otherwise, we would need Gamma Pod for everything else. Yeah, let's go ahead and get high-capacity power conduits.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
I think we'll wait on Gamma Pod until we have a little bit more money. Okay, we have a financial report coming in, which is one of the reasons why. Exploring ruins. Sumire catches you after the morning briefing. In my downtime, I've been researching this planet. It has some amazing ruins. Detailed data about these ruins seem to sell pretty well in the periphery. I was thinking, if we adjust the Argo's orbit, I could take some sensor readings. It wouldn't cost us much. Then, casually, as if as an afterthought, she adds, or I could take the Leopard down to the surface to, do more extensive research. What do you think? 50,000 to send her in the Leopard? What's the downside? I mean, I'm assuming she can't die. I guess we'll see what happens. Sumire takes the Leopard for what is supposed to be no more than a low-altitude flyby of the ruins, though some of her photos seem suspiciously close to the ground. After the trip, she spends a week cataloging the collected data, and then delivers her report. Commander, look at this! See those shadows and this indentation? That's an underground complex nobody's ever found before, and there's a symposium of historians willing to pay a mint to preempt the general release of our findings. You whistle at the sum and say, "Are you leaving us to become an archaeologist now?" She only grins at you before returning to her work. We gain 50k. Nice. Well, that'll offset this slightly. 434. Well, we'll stay where we're at. Okay, Razor is returned to duty, and our Hunchback is prepared. Okay. Let's find ourselves a contract. So we can clean out some mercs, 2.5 skulls. It's a battle. It probably can't be harder than the one we just did. I mean, everything here is either a travel contract to go back to Detroit, or 2.5 or 3 skulls. I think we're going to go ahead and run this one first. 386, 28, or 211. I think we take the money instead of a non-priority salvage. I'm going to go ahead and go here. We're going to have Rawhide here. I think we'll run Diva instead of Stick in the Hunchback, but we are going to run Razor in the Trebuchet. We're up to 2 skulls, so that's good. And this is going to increase our damage per turn substantially, having the Hunchback and the Trebuchet. Okay. So the Hunchback and the Hatchetman are essentially dive buddies and are just going to run in and AC-20 or hatchet everything to death, while the Blackjack and the Trebuchet stand back and provide fire support. That's the idea. So we need to destroy enemy units. We're currently trying to engage in long-term operations in this system, which runs counter to Capellan interests. They've hired a well-regarded mercenary outfit to engage the planetary government operatives on the planet's surface, and the mercenaries have sent a single well-armed lance. We'd like you to counter that lance by intercepting and destroying it. I don't like fighting other mercenaries, but that's the nature of the business.
Command interface initiated.
We're facing professionals, so we should expect well-armed and disciplined opposition. We've picked up comm signals from this region, so that's where you should start looking. Keep them off balance, and be careful, Commander. Okay, so they're up over here.
Let's do this.
I do like this right here. Has a nice height advantage, covered approach. I feel like that's our best bet. Now the Hunchback can't jump up there, so I'm going to run the Hatchetman and the Hunchback around here, and then jump up the other two over here when they're in position. So let's head up over this direction.
Going.
And we'll see if we run into anybody immediately.
Heading out.
It would appear that we do not. Okay, I'm going to have the Hatchetman go right here for now. Hunchback up over here.
Acknowledged.
Blackjack, we want you right here, and our Trebuchet right here.
On my way.
Now the Trebuchet doesn't have jump jets, but that's fine. We can do indirect fire. Okay, what do we see? We see a mech. Let's reserve. It's a heavy. It's a 65-tonner, K2. That might be a K2. Let's get the Hatchetman in cover right here, and we're going to see what exactly this is. Ooh, a Jaeger mech. I would love to have one of them. We've got a nice front arc here. Okay. I would love to replace a Blackjack with a Jaeger. That would be amazing. Okay. Probably another Jaeger? Oof. Okay. That was a little unfriendly. Is that a 65-tonner? I'm gonna guess that's a Jaeger. Yeah, the dual LRM-15s and AC-2s. That's 2 Jaeger mechs. That's
What's up, Bob?
some interesting stuff, actually. I'm gonna jump our Blackjack right here.
Up high.
And we're going to fire on this Jaeger.
Gotcha.
Okay. Some nice damage there. Another heavy. That's another Jaeger. 3 Jaegers in this. Is this a full lance of Jaeger mechs? That hatchetman is really starting to hurt. If it is, though, all we gotta do is close in. Which, turns out, we're pretty good at doing. Let's get the Hunchback around over here and give them something to think about. We haven't revealed our LRM boat yet. JM6As. Okay. Now it's time to reveal our LRM boat. I'm going to go ahead and move right here. I believe we do not have direct LOS. That is correct.
Aye, aye.
Is it a short lance of Jaegers? Or are there 4? I guess we're going to find out.
Locking in all weapons.
Ooh, he did not like that. Okay. Guess
Yes,
what?
Commander.
We get to go again. Because we reserved.
Affirmative.
That is so much damage right there.
Waiting for orders. Copy that.
Fire on this
Commander.
Jaeger. Okay. We're chunking him down. There's no doubt about that. Diva, I want you to move in over here. You can't fire your small laser, but that's okay. You're going to be able to fire that sweet, sweet AC-20 hit. We have 10 shots. Let's make it count. Okay. Well, you did damage. So there's that. That's a bonus. Now, I would like to jump the Hatchetman somewhere where he'll have a lot of evasive pips, like this. In hopes of, you know, not getting completely wrecked this turn.
All weapons committed.
But now all the Jaegers are going to move at once. But we did take out that left arm. That's actually a big deal.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. They only fired the one for the evasive pip reduction, I assume? Oh, he got to move also. That's fine. Positioning himself there, though, of all places. The Hunchback doesn't really care about this damage. It is a bit unfortunate that that much hit, though. Okay. We're good. Fantastic. These are all ace pilots, too. Oh, no, that was a sharpshooter. Okay. So, let's go ahead and pull Diva slightly back into the cover here. Actually, is there cover over here that would be in range? No. We can't get in range of the medium laser and be in cover. It's a bit unfortunate. I think instead, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to move the Hatchetman up here, and we're going to melee from this position and see what happens. Get in there, Hatchetman.
Engaging.
Boop.
Attack.
Ooh. Well, this Jaeger isn't very useful anymore.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay.
Commander.
I think we see if our fire support can finish him off now. It's going to be a bit of a long shot, but we'll see. Okay. 104 HP? That ain't happening. Okay. I mean, we can fire at him, or we can fire at this guy, remove an evasive pip. This guy's heat is getting high. Yeah, I think we fire at this Jaeger.
Acknowledge.
Okay. 14 HP.
Standing by.
We clearly just melee this guy. Don't fire the AC-20, don't build heat. He's completely dead. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, this Jaeger is the next target. They're both going to move now. He's going to migrate over this way. Is he going to sink heat? Nope. Fire on the hatchetman. Armor's holding. Barely. We might get knocked down here.
Armor low.
I suspect we're going to get knocked down here. Oof. Rip hatchet.
Warning. Weapon system destroyed.
That's unfortunate. So, we also lost a large laser there, and got knocked down.
Warning.
That's not a huge surprise, with them focusing like that. That's what those fire support mechs do, the big ones. Okay, and he just takes that position. Seems fine.
Orders?
Well, we can do 100 damage, or we can do 145 damage, is basically the options here. We can precision strike this guy in the center torso, and we can't kill him, but we'll do a lot to him.
Roger that.
Okay. That hit the leg. That's a little unfortunate.
Standing by.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Confirmed.
This guy's now in phase 1, which is nice. And his armor is getting chipped down quite quickly.
All weapons are go.
Yeah, very nice damage there. 79 HP left in that torso. He's probably going to die here. This Jaeger is going to try to finish our hatchetman, for sure.
They've got a lock on me.
Okay, that was a weird call. We're going to stand up.
BattleTech operation.
And I would love to get to a location where this guy doesn't have LOS on us. I kind of feel like that isn't a thing. Unless we go, like, here. Which I'm going to do.
Engaging jump jets.
With the hatchet gone, we pretty much need to do this. I don't know if the hatchet comes back just as a feature of the arm, or what. I think it is just a feature of the arm. Okay. So this guy is now going to move.
No damage detected.
We'll see what he ends up doing. Oh. Point blank LRM salvo on a hunchback. That's
Damage is light.
not the best move, if I'm honest. He should have moved first, and not there.
Standing by.
Okay,
Ready for
he
order.
is entrenched. I feel like we can just straight up kill him with a precision strike. Alpha him in the center torso. If we hit him with the AC-20, he's just dead. There we go. Look at that. He's just dead. So there are only the three, which is a bit unfortunate. However, it is time for me to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we'll wrap up this mission. See you all then.